I will start by saying that firefighters are heroes. And no, this is not to be sarcastic, this is my real opinion. When a fire is a big one, then a firefighter is basically fighting hell. And you will see a bit of it in this movie. Let's dive in. The story is very simple. So simple that I think there is no need to go beyond a single sentence. There's a fire in the building, several people get caught, and now they try to escape that inferno. Yeah, that's it, and well, let's be honest, that is not necessarily bad. But sadly, it's not necessarily good either. And the problem lies in the story and characters for the most part. Not that it's bad, as I already said. It's very simple, but maybe too simple. The movie does a good job in going straight into the action within around 15 minutes in, and that's good. And even the outcome of all of this is rather short as well. Therefore, the movie spends a lot of time in the building and the characters running around trying to survive. But in the end, that's basically it. With the characters that are in there, it is actually a shame that they get a really small amount of time to tell something about themselves. Now, sure, the main focus and the actual star is the fire itself, but more character development could have helped the movie. Especially if the tale of two brothers, which are the main characters, is underwhelming. Early on you see that they don't really get along, and only midterms you will understand why. But that conclusion was weak, even though the idea itself is a nice one. But basically, everybody gets buried under the tale of two brothers. Heck, even the tale of two brothers gets buried under the obviously CG effects. And that is the main problem. The movie seemed more interested on showing off its CG effects in 3D than anything else, and movies like that tend to lose immediately. It isn't to say that everything is bad or anything, it's actually not, but like I said, it's not real good either, even though it could have been. The effects are very obviously CG, maybe too obvious. Maybe it's too obvious because of the 3D usage, so when you are not watching the movie in 3D, the effects look weak. The whole fight against the fire was a very interesting and entertaining one. Sure, sometimes there are some scenes you have to scratch your head, questioning how and why, but overall it still was entertaining. But sometimes too overdramatic, with the obvious music that wants to give you the feels, and that seemed forced, to the point where the drama itself doesn't work as well. But hey, the work of a firefighter is always interesting to see, and they did a nice job here. The actors are some of the biggest names that the Hong Kong movie industry had to offer at the time, like Chin Van Lau, Angelica Lee, she is fucking hot, or Louis Ko. And they do a good job in this, even though none of them delivered their best. Overall, Out of Inferno is just average, maybe slightly above average at best, because of the acting. But there is one thing that sadly destroyed this movie that needs mentioning. Zeto Kamien was the original writer for this, but he sadly died long before he could even finish his work. And the guy was known for his good writing material, like in Exiled or Accident. After his death, around 5 other writers continued his work, and yeah, there's the problem for the mediocrity of the movie. But I guess it's still worth a watch, but only once.